man. And this ain't cute, but the real question is, what are we gonna do about it? It takes artists to make the music, it takes fans to support the music, and it takes adults to figure out what they're gonna expose their kids to, right? So first off, as fans, you gotta make sure you're not supporting this and you're not promoting this type of music. Matter of fact, you need to be vocal about the fact that you're opposed to this if you really have a problem with it. As artists, we just got to decide when we want to stop being manipulated, man, and letting them use us as pawns. Where they pay us, they give us some fame, but they allow us to aid in the destruction and the brainwashing of our own people. And as adults, you got to be responsible, man. What are you exposing your kids to? What are you allowing them to learn over and over by hearing it repeatedly? Come on, man. This is the year to shift, yo. If we just talk about it and don't take no action, nothing changes. If we don't talk about it, nothing changes for sure. It's the year to shift, yo. The time is right now.
They still gonna leave their slaves down here to work this land.
Oh.
We going back to the plantation because the AI's gonna do the job. They gonna need us for other shit. They gonna need us back for the slave sex party. So they're gonna need y'all homie, listen. Hey, listen, homie, y'all laughing.
I mean, yeah, you saying some shit.
Y'all laughing, but look at the lyrics of Sexy Red. Who do you think those lyrics are for? It's not for us. We're just dancing to it. It's to create the actions of our children. So our children are gonna be kids who will be molested by the slave master because child sex trafficking is the new big thing. So they're using these lyrics, homie, to season our kids up. They're gonna already be sex. Our kids are gonna already be sex. So when the white man say, hey, come here. When that white school teacher say, hey, come here, they're gonna already be sexual. Damn. They're raised in a sexual-driven culture. The little girls gonna be already playing in and they're gonna learn how to finger their at 4 and 5 years old to entice grown men. That's why you got some government officials saying, hey, y'all, now listen, we ain't fit to turn little boys and the girls at 12. We're not fit to turn, we gotta create laws because they know it's coming.
Cannot convince me otherwise that Sexy Red is not an industry plant that was put here to help finalize the destroying of the black woman image. They was already had us under attack, and she was here to just finalize the process. The way they trying to force her on us is just crazy. Like, I wanted to go see Drake, but once I found out Drake had her opening for him, absolutely not. Absolutely not am I gonna support anything that thing is behind. I'm not supporting it, right? This is the reason why it's time to separate. It's time to separate as black women, because ain't no way I'm about to be associated with that and Suki Stankiana. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I don't care how you feel. I don't care how you feel. At this point, separation has to happen. It's one thing to make trashy music. That is a different level of trash. That's a different level of trash. Kaya's My Neck, My Back, it was bad. Trina and Trick Daddy's You Know Nan, it was bad. But that's a different level of dirty stank music, right? It's just a different level. Like, it ain't never been that bad. There is lyrically nothing that this woman is saying. She's just saying a bunch of vulgar, disgusting, nasty stuff. It's not even music, right? And this is why I noticed she's an industry plant. It is not music at this point, right? It's just seeing how much nasty, vulgar stuff she can come up with out of her mouth and how disgusting and distasteful she could present herself in public to help destroy the black woman image, right? Trying to portray it as if we all Pookeishas. And if you don't think that this is successful, just look at what hip hop and stuff did to black men and how it had people stereotyping black men as criminals and thugs, right? Even to this day, black men are still fighting to get away from that stereotype. But as of now, black women are under attack because this Pookeisha image that's being pushed is what they trying to define us by. You ain't gonna define me by that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. If they want to be ratchet, stank, ghetto, promote that, do you, right? And the sector of girls who fall under that category and that aesthetic, have fun with it. I don't want no parts. And the other halfway decent women don't want no parts of it either. Like this whole narrative that's being pushed that all black women are so hypersexual because every time you cut on your radio, every time you cut on your TV, all you see is these over hypersexual black women. That is bad. That is bad. And y'all don't understand what that can lead to. The same way promoting thugs and criminals hurt black men because it led to a stereotype of making people believe that all black men were that, is the same way this will hurt black women and making people believe that we are all over hypersexual, right? And you don't even see the bigger picture, but it's very much problematic. No other community uplifts the worst of their community. You will never see non-black women uplift trailer park trash and allow women who trailer park trash to be the face of them. You'll never let them see them tarnish their image that way, right? But not us. Not us. We'll let Pookeisha get the limelight. We'll support it. We'll get behind it. We'll sing the trash music. We'll stream the trash music. We'll repost the trash music. We think it's funny, right? We think it's funny until you see the results that come from it. When you see the trickle down effect of what comes from promoting that image of the person, of the people that you are, right? I'm not behind it. I don't support it. I don't respect it. It's disgusting.
I went to a junior high basketball game last week in Jonesboro, and it was an 8th grade girls game. They let the girls pick the run-out music. Stay with me. The girls picked Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy. Now, I'll let you explain that to your kids later, okay? We sing a song like that, and the adults let them play it. The next song that they play says, I only talk to God when I need a favor, and then cusses about 4 times. And about immediately, I looked at Mom, and Mom's looking over at me, and we're both making this face like, are you serious? Like, is this going on right now? And then you look around the arena, and you just gaze at the arena. And you know what everybody's doing? Nothing. Just like it's normal. That's where we've come to in our society.
Kamala, what do you think? Trump or Kamala Harris?
Oh, God, it's Kamala, definitely.
Yes?
1,000%.
Yes?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's your favorite thing Kamala's done in the last 4 years?
Honestly?
Yeah.
Actually, don't use this.
Oh, Kamala.
Kamala Harris.
Yeah, Kamala.
Kamala, why?
Well, she's honestly, I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not super knowledgeable, so I can't really speak too much on it.
Because Trump sucks ass.
Yeah, pretty much same thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Trump or Kamala, what do you think? Yeah. Do you know who Tim Walz is?
Who is he? Is it?
I mean, I'm asking the same question, right?
I've been doing my research lately.
Yeah.
So I ain't 100% yet, so I can't answer that yet.
Yeah. Trump or Kamala?
Kamala's she's the one.
What's your favorite thing about the last 4 years that Kamala Harris has been vice president?
She wasn't the president. If she was the president, then I can comment on that. But she wasn't the president.
She was vice president, though.
Vice president.
Kamala, of course. That's a no-brainer.
All right.
She's a woman. She's a woman.
Yes. How's it been selling? Good?
I don't know. We just had a bunch of police that told us to burn our shirts.
Look, I know there's stupid people everywhere, but America has a special kind of stupid. I believe this is the stupid capital of the world. That's my opinion. I've lived here my whole life.
I'll give you $1 if you can name any continent.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know a continent. If I did, I would say it.
For example, I can assure you that this type of person doesn't exist anywhere else in the world.
Y'all need to get y'all money up for y'all come and talk shit on my comments. Because the comment all that shit, did that make you win money? No. But guess what? It made me money. So guess what? Y'all need to reevaluate yourself with y'all go bitch.
Who would ever take this person seriously for anything that they say? Why? Why would you do that?
I think like the biggest thing that like annoys me in like the whole dating world is like fucking talking stages. Like that shit's so annoying. Like the whole like.
Now, how many likes did you count here?
Like in like talking stages, and it's just like you're like labeled that, and it's like people like are considered like you can't like you're just like confused and like.
Anybody that says like that many times, dismiss everything that they said. Rule of thumb for me: if I hear somebody say the word like more than 5 times in a 10-second window, I dismiss everything that they say. Nothing they say holds any credence to me for the rest of their lives.
Most of the time, like the girl gets like attached or something, and they like see it like it's gonna lead to a relationship, and it's always not. And it's just like.
I mean, if you don't have a grasp on forming sentences, then how would you have a grasp on life? I mean, you learn how to put a proper sentence together in elementary school. I mean, if you're in your 20s, and by now you still can't do it, I mean, it's just, nobody's going to take you seriously.
Don't ever compare me to something like that, bro. There's some little kid. They got their backpacks on and stuff like that. That's not me, bro. Don't compare me to nothing like that, bro. I'm really from there. I'm really like that. And y'all seen it. I don't want that stuff in my hair like that. I'm really like that.
This guy drives amongst us. He's responsible for the lives of pet animals, and he breeds. He could clone himself. And he's somebody's neighbor, too.
I'm really like that.
I'd love to take somebody from a small town in Iceland that's never left their country, bring them to America, and just bring them to a place like this. Bring them to this bar here. And just see what their authentic reaction is of a woman standing at a bar with a pillow in her ass, trying to attract people. While she helps this class act take her shoes off so she could walk around and play pool barefoot on a floor filled with gum, people's drool, and just see how we live here. I mean, it's got to smell like hot dog water in there. Yeah, then I'd like to take him for lunch the next day in Miami and just watch the look on his face when he sees this play out in the streets. Or something. This is a video in Miami at a shopping district or something. It's just a bunch of lunatics walking in front of cars, yelling, twerking in the street. The kid from Iceland would be horrified. He'd go, what kind of society is this? And this is light compared to what's out there. This is just scraping the surface. This is mild. This is harmless. What are you people doing? This is an embarrassment.
Thank God for abortion. Thank God for abortion. Thank God for abortion.
The world sees this and goes, what is going on in America? What kind of society is this? And no elected official in this country talks about it. And you still believe these people care about us. Look at this. There's a display of unhealed trauma for you. Why do I even walk around these cities anymore? Every block I turn, there's a reminder of why I should stay in the house. See what I mean? Hold on, is that the point guard for the Knicks? Holy crap, they really are cursed. You gotta save that energy for the season. Alright, I gotta find my way out of the city here. Well, I guess this sidewalk's occupied. She's got to get those hemorrhoids removed. Good Lord. Oh, great. Traffic's at a standstill. Must be something blocking the tunnel. Well, that's a surprise. I didn't expect to see David Bowie reviving his role in Labyrinth in here. If I'm stuck in this city, I might as well go get some food or something. Maybe I'll try this restaurant over here. Oh no, an insta-floozy must have got in. Look at her. Girl thinks this is her living room. People are just trying to eat here. Imagine bringing your kid out to eat and you got some deluded head case flailing around next to your son. The waiter can't even get by. Get me out of here. I don't know, is there an IHOP around? Oh great, they're filming themselves in there too now. Just look at the disgust this is causing people. What am I supposed to do here? I guess I'll go to Subway. Oh, even better. Yeah, that's what you want making your sandwich. You want some toppings on your sub? How about some complimentary seasoning from the bottom of Edgar's feet? I'm running out of food options here. I guess I'll just go outside and peck at the ground with the pigeons. This is awful. Maybe I'll just find an empty bar and have a drink. Oh, great. Now I'm really drinking alone. Yeah, so much for small talk with the bartender. Let's make all the depressed drunks out there feel even more alone. Looks like the tunnel cleared up. Maybe I'll head to the suburbs. Much better. A little peace and quiet at least. Look at this one over here sitting on the porch. Cat's like, don't get your hopes up, pal. Go ahead, just look across the street. You see what I gotta look at when I come out here? Oof, sorry you gotta see that every day. Don't apologize to me. Tell that to the Fraggles underground living underneath her. You know what? Maybe I need to find a more remote area away from everybody. Here we go. This ain't too bad. Oh no, not the Goblin King again. Must have shapeshifted out of the tunnel. I don't even think he's dancing. He's got to be casting a spell on me. I mean, there's got to be a family park around here somewhere that doesn't let these kind of people in. Guess I'll just drive around a little bit. Here we go. Why don't we try this one? I don't see anybody. Oh, never mind. The f*** is this? Is that girl riding a horse on a stick? There's another one on the tennis court, too. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to pretend I didn't see that and just hang by the lake over here. See, this is nice. Nobody around. Just me and the lake.
For all the wonder and belief.
Don't tell me.
It's making me weak.
That's not who I think it is it?
For all the wonder and
belief. Damn it.
Man, it's making me weak. I'll fade away and classify myself as obsolete.
I know I said I wouldn't do this again, but the woods are my last resort. Maybe I was just in a bad area last time. So far, so good. I'm sure I would have heard the emo peacock by now. Oh, dear God.
Look what I can do.
What the hell did I just stumble across here? What is this? Is this some sort of human pup training camp? This must be where they're all coming from. I think I walked into the Bohemian Grove. Well, I guess now we know what goes on in here. Subway performers have gone down lately, too. He must be impersonating the type of sperm that leads to the birth of a YouTube moderator. I think this is my cue to turn around and go home. I tried.
got a lip gloss brand, and the names for my lip gloss is something that nobody would have ever thought of. I got one called Nut, and it's the color of some nut. I got one called Gonorrhea. It's green like gonorrhea. I got one called Yellow Discharge, like how girls be having yellow discharge. Booty hole pink, booty hole brown, coochie juice. And coochie juice is clear with silver glitter. It's cute, like the cute, and it smells good. And it's sold, like, you know, people gonna talk but other people was like, you is a marketing genius, because the sold so fast. And it smell good too. I be thinking of all out the box. It's not even on purpose. It's just like my brain helped me think outside the box to do some crazy shit.